Ooh, I haven't filmed in like a couple months because I've been vlogging. Wow. Okay, let's do this. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a makeup review on a new foundation that I recently just found out about from actually Kelsey Kinsman, which is the owner's daughter of Shop Hopes. I follow her on Snapchat and she was telling me about a new foundation for girls with oily skin. If any of you guys have been following me for X amount of years, you know that I have extremely oily skin and I am always on the look for new foundations, and I've only really found one that I'm like truly like holy grail. But she did tell me about the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte, and this on the packaging just says it's up to 24 hours. It's a demi matte finish, and I got the shade 103 Natural Buff. Now, I'm a little iffy on the shade that I got because when I was swatching it at Ulta, I don't know, I was like, okay, this is probably, but if it's too light, I wear bronzer, so it helps it out. If it's too dark, then, well, I just look like I'm Snooki from Jersey Shore circa 2011, so. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I have a really busy day today, which is really great because I'm going to really see if this holds up. And I'm going to apply this with my buffer brush from Real Techniques. This is what I use basically with all my foundations. And I'm going to just apply it and we're going to see how this goes. Also, I am not going to be putting a primer on like I usually do. The only reason is because this tells me that it's a demi matte finish, or demi, whatever you guys want to say. It's a demi matte finish, and I want to see how long it keeps me matte. Obviously, if you use a primer, it's going to make you matte a lot longer, but I want to see how well this bad boy works out. So, let's get started. And what I usually do is, keep my mirror open, I usually just apply a little bit to the back of my hand. I'm not applying a ton because I want to make sure I'm not like wasting this. And all right, let's get going. I did apply my toner beforehand, but that I do every time I apply foundation or BB cream because it cleans my skin up. Okay. Now, what I'm noticing, I'm hoping this is like a buildable foundation because it's somewhat sheer right now. It's not like totally sheer, but I guess like I'm comparing this to my CoverGirl 3-in-1, which like I said is like my holy grail foundation. And I'm gonna have to put more on my hand. It's like a foundation and a white bedspread that like I don't think has ever made a good combination. Ever. Sorry about if this lighting is not on fleek, you guys. I'm still trying to figure out in my new place where I can film. I have a spot, but of course, it's terrible lighting and it looks amazing for a background, so I'm highly considering investing in studio lights now. And yes, I know that this will be a trial and error foundation with how I apply it, but I don't like beauty blenders, like at all. I don't like them, probably because I don't know how to use them. Is that a good case to make that I don't like them because I don't know how to use them? And I've had like the ladies at Sephora teach me. No, I can whip in Nene easier than I can use a beauty blender. Like, that's about it. This is my new foundation brush. Like, I just got rid of my old one. That's like the exact one. Oh my god, it makes such a big difference. Where are my problem areas? Where I have a lot of redness. Probably not the best idea to be chalking on foundation in my T-zone. Well, somewhat of my T-zone. That's where I get oily. But if you keep me matte, it shouldn't be a problem now, would it? Okay, so this is what one layer of this foundation looks like. I think I did an actually pretty decent job of matching my color. I might have been able to go up a step or down a step later, but they were like really pushing the ivories then. And I'm not ivory. I'm not. I don't have that pale of skin. And ivory is more of a pink undertone. I'm a yellow undertone. So I think I did a pretty decent job. I feel like my mom would be really proud of me. And this is for you, Mom. I'm blending down. Don't worry, God. But yeah. This is a pretty good foundation. It's pretty light. That's what I will say. It's very like, when I was applying it, like it didn't feel like it was caking on or anything. So now it's the tough part because I need to finish like my face of makeup. Maybe I'll just like, I'll skip my powder today to see, like, because powder obviously, you know, would play a role in if I was dewy or not. So maybe I'll skip that for right now. Just apply my concealer, some bronzer, and a little bit of blush. The places that I notice I get the most oiliest, is around my nose, is where it really breaks up. Like that's where I notice that foundation doesn't like me, is it breaks up around here. And obviously all up in my, you know, my cheekbones and on my forehead, but my nose is where I'm noticing that the oil is literally like all my oil, it just breaks out. It's disgusting. I hate it. Like especially even with my CoverGirl 3-in-1, if I've worn it like for a long day, that stuff is nasty. So I'm gonna finish my face. I'll come back and I'll show you guys my finished makeup. Okay, so full mace has been applied, and I will link all the products that I used on my face down below, as I try to do always. As I was applying this in my mirror in my bathroom, which has a really great lighting, I was noticing that this is pretty good coverage, you guys. I have a really bad redness up on my cheeks, and I only had to put a little bit of concealer like right here. This side is usually, it's not as bad as this side, but knowing I just had to put a little bit over here and none over here, which was really great. I didn't apply a powder today. I am trying to see how matte this will take me. If I have to do maybe like a touch up, I will, but that will probably be like a oil blotting sheet. Like I'm going to try not to apply any more makeup than what I have, unless it's like I have to change my lip color or do something with my eyes, because I do have a business meeting today and I need to make sure that I'm not, you know, I'm not like crazy eyes over here. So anyway, like I was telling you, this is pretty good so far, but what will, you know, be the test is if it stays matte, because that's like my biggest concern always. I have to go to class right now, and it is 12:10 p.m. and I have class until 2, so I'll probably update you guys as soon as I get out. And then I have a business meeting at 4:30, and then I'll probably update you guys before that, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I haven't done this in so long, it's so weird to like sit down and film something. Anyway, alright, I will see you guys in just a little bit. Hi guys, so it is currently 3:54. And it has been, I can't remember what time I told you guys. It's been a couple hours. I have been in class and I've been in one meeting. I have another meeting to go to in like literally like 20 minutes. I have a little bit of a different outfit on for that. Business casual. And if you guys follow me on Snapchat, you guys know that my business casual includes me wearing a leather skirt. So far, as I look at this in my mirror, I've thoroughly enjoyed this foundation. It's not like cakey or anything. I am a little oily, like when I mean like a little oily, I mean like very little, like right here. That could even be from my concealer. Where I'm really looking is like on my cheekbones and my nose. And I'm not like, especially like right here, there's no shine at all so far. This is holding up really well. It's not itchy, it's not cakey, it's really light. Like I don't even really feel like I have makeup on, even though I have a lot on right now. But so far, this is going extremely well. I will update one more time, and obviously that'll be the final time after my meeting, which will be in definitely like a couple more hours. That'll probably like 4 hours or something. Like that's gonna be a really long meeting. But anyway, so I will keep you guys updated. I will see you guys in a little bit. Hello. So I'm updating for the third and final time. It is now almost 7 o'clock. It is 6, won't click. It's 6:54. You can't even see that. That's okay, but you can see my nugget. So I just got back from my meeting. It didn't take as long as I thought it would. It took about 2.5 hours, which is about the half the time that I thought it was going to. But I went into my bathroom and I was like, this is unbelievable. I am not oily at all. Literally, I'm not oily at all. There's no shine on my face whatsoever other than a little bit under my eyes, but that's from my concealer. What? That's like unheard of. I can't even believe this. I like this color. I think this is a great color for me. This is 103 Natural Buff. So I'm like in awe. Like Kelsey Kinsman was like, yeah, you're gonna love this. I didn't think I was literally going to love this foundation as much as I did. Let's talk about some of the pros and cons of this. The pro is the fact that I'm flipping matte still. Like, there's no shine whatsoever. I can't even believe this. Pro, it's lightweight, it blends well. I would love to see though if I apply a first like base and then spray and then do like another coat to see how buildable it is and whatnot, to see if I can get like a really full coverage, because right now it's not semi coverage but it's not full coverage. It's like right in the middle of it. So yeah, those are the pros that I have. The cons are more so with the packaging. This is only 1 fluid ounce. And it just doesn't seem like a lot of foundation. And my thing that goes with that is the fact that this is like $12.99. That's expensive for a foundation. Now, luckily I bought this at Ulta, so I got my $3.50 off 10, which made this, I don't know, 9 something or whatever. But still, like, that's a really, really expensive, you know. And granted, like, I was talking to my friend Caitlin and she said that she mixes this with concealer so that you don't use as much of this and blah blah blah, which is a great idea, but I just $12.99, that's a lot, especially since this is such a little baby tube. So yeah, that's really all I have, you know. And it's a small packaging. There's, you know, now do I wish it had a pump? Yes, but it is a squeezable bottle, so you do control how much comes out and whatnot, just like you do a pump, which is absolute fabulous. So that's another pro for this foundation. But I thoroughly enjoy this. I think this is great for all my oily skin girls out there. And I did not put a powder on. Now, maybe if I do put a powder on, that will help, or it will, you know, not be beneficial with this, but that's what happens with trial and error with these foundations and so on and so forth. So that is it for this review on the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation 24-hour. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys leave me any more products that you guys want me to try or want reviews on and whatnot, or just videos you guys want to see in general, and I will do my best to get them put up on the internet for you. Also, make sure you check the description box. I'm going to try my hardest to look at different places for where you can buy this foundation, and like Walmart, Meijer, Ulta, Rite Aid, CVS, etc., and see which is the best deal to buy this at. Now, granted, I don't have the stores are like that are in Canada and Europe and whatnot. I'm doing American-based stores for you guys. So yeah, make sure you guys just check out the description for all that information. And yeah, that's it. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!